a new season of the FPL Diamond Dogs. Oh, it is a beautiful season. It is one apiece. Sid won season one, Tibbs won season two. So now it is time to decide who is the true champion of the FPL Diamond Dogs. How are you feeling, Sid?
Well, I'm just out here saying I don't need no Haaland this season, baby.
Whoa!
I don't
Whoa!
need no Haaland this season, baby.
There is This season is called insufficient funds because there is no way you have the funds for Erling Haaland this season. It's
No,
just not going to happen.
I don't need him. I don't need him. You out here going like you out here taking out the book, doing the calculations. Man is using
Bro,
his business degree at this point. His man is
bruh,
using his
I've been
business
trying to find
degree.
places. I'm finding places, man. I have been using it, bro. I've been trying to find the funds. I'm trying to allocate. I'm trying to bank recon. But now I just decided, you know what? Sometimes something is just a cost, fam. Sometimes something's a liability. And I think Erling Haaland is just a liability to my team. I need assets. That's all I'm looking for this season is assets and money. And so yeah,
You
so
see,
Haaland is
you
like,
can live that life. I know. I have Victor Gyökeres.
oh my god. We're actually gonna discuss that because in my team I might have him soon. So we'll discuss that when we do
No,
our
I'm putting. There's a new rule for FPL this season.
Whoa,
There's a new
oh
rule for
now the
FPL
rules.
this.
Oh
There's a
now the
new
rules.
rule for
Bruno
FPL this
Fernandez is
season.
out here. Okay,
There's a new rule for FPL this season between us.
let's hear
It's
these
got
rules.
nothing to do with. We actually need to go through the actual new rules, the
Oh
real
yeah, I'll
new
go through the
rules.
actual new rules and then you'll talk about the actual new rules. So yeah, all right, so let me just go through the new
Yeah, let's
rules
go. Yeah, let's
and
go through the actual new rules.
yeah, so and then also you can talk about the new rules and see how you feel about it for FPL. So we'll start off with like the first like new one, which is thank God they've gotten rid of their assistant managership. Like I don't, bro, guys, the way that time you had to do calculations. Now I'm like, you have to take transfers to transfer this manager out, but I need money to sign this manager so they can fit into my team. Yo, guys. And then for 3 weeks, I can do nothing but suffer because you can't do any chips while you're doing it. So double game weeks. Thank God, FPL. I know you guys are trying to do new things, but nah. But now you've listened to us because every time we wildcard, we're like, yo, how's a new wildcard? They listened. They listened. So now you have double chips. So you have double chips. So then you have your free hits, you have your bench boost, and you have your wildcard for the first 19 game weeks, and you have it for the second 19 game weeks. So you can suffer and know that there is still retribution coming in the future. And also because we have African Cup of Nations. So in game week 16, you will then get 5 new transfers. But not 5 new transfers, you'll just get topped up to 5 transfers. So you just have to make sure on game week 15 you use all your transfers so you get 5 new transfers for game week 16. So those are the main changes in terms of chips for this season. But then there's something that I still haven't got my mind around that is called defensive contribution. A thing called defensive contribution. I haven't got my mind around it yet, but then hopefully the next 2 weeks, as we go through episodes, I'll maybe be able to explain it better. But basically, your defender will get 2 points capped if he gets over 12 blocks, clearances, and interceptions. So they have to get 12 blocks, clearances, and interceptions. And then for midfielders, it's also ball recovery as well. They'll also get 2 extra points. Just 2 extra points. It doesn't contribute to bonus points. Those are all like separate indabas. So it's just you get just 2 extra points. It's like a mini assist. So look at it like that way. So look at it like it's a low budget assist of defender and midfielders will get 2 extra points if they get over 12 um, yeah, over
Blocks.
12 blocks, clearances, or interceptions.
Yeah.
So, what do you feel about this rule, Sid? Yeah, let's discuss. How do you feel about this new
I think it
addition?
makes defenders far more valuable, dog. I think,
Yeah, yeah.
like, you start to, like, even now when I'm looking at a player like Gabriel for Arsenal, you start to go, like, actually, this is worth the money. 6.5 is worth the money because you still get the 2 points for playing. You get the
He's
maximum.
actually six, I think. I think he's six even.
Is he six? I
I think
think,
Gabriel
okay.
six. I think Gabriel six.
Okay,
Well,
yeah.
I'll check for
So
you, but yeah.
So you get the 2 points
Yeah,
for him
continue.
playing. You get up to 2 points for the defensive contributions. You still get the clean sheet, dog,
And you might get bonuses. And you might
and you
get
might get
bonuses. It's like
bonuses. At that point, your
with
defender, if you get a defender from a good team, who, like, for example, a Gabriel or a Saliba, which do
yeah,
make defensive clearances on a regular basis, and do
yeah.
have a good chance at a clean sheet or a clean sheet, you're looking at 10 points before you've even gotten bonus points.
A goal, yeah. Before a goal,
Yeah, then
nothing.
you add like a possible, like, Gabriel, you add a goal, you add bonus points. Man, you could get 20 points from a defender alone without even
Yeah.
thinking about it. Like, so I think this season, all it does is it makes it very interesting in terms of how to pick your defenders, because in the past seasons you're like, oh, okay, cool, you'll have the one super expensive defender because at the end of the day everybody has the same chance of clean sheet and playing a game. So you'd like, okay, cool, I don't mind spending 4.5 for 5 defenders and then bulk up the rest of the team, sort of thing. Whereas now you can go like, okay, now you actually kind of have to think about the defenders. You have to think like, okay, wait, like, I need to spend money here because there might be O's who will choose like a Gabriel or Saliba, choose a what
Guardiola,
a Gvardiol, choose a Van
Van
Dijk.
Dijk.
Yeah, where now imagine you have those three players in one game week and they pop off for 10, 10, 10. That's 30 points, dog. You can't catch
Yeah,
up to that shit. Like, Haaland is not getting those points, dog.
no, yeah, that's true. True. No, I fully agree with you. I think it is good for the game. I will say with this defensive contribution thing, people, it's a bit overblown. Like, if you look at the players that got it, like only, I think Tarkowski was the only person that got it one in every 2 games. Everyone else that gets it a lot is also around one in every 3 games that they get it. So it's not like a guaranteed. So how I looked at it is like if a player is going to play 34 games a game week, it's like 12 to 13 mini assists. So would you sign a defender that's going to get you 12 or basically like 10 assists because that's like 30 points because that's 36 if you get 12 times 3. So yeah, so you're looking at basically a defender that's going to get 10 assists a season. Would you not sign him? Like
Yes.
that's kind of exactly. So then that's kind of how I look at it. And what it also does is I think it really diminishes the need of strikers, like or a cheap striker at least. Of I would much rather I trust that all those 4 defenders you said, Van Dijk, Saliba, Gabriel, so someone else, Guardiola.
Yeah.
All of those defenders will score more than any 6.5 striker. They will get more points on basically they'll all get like 12 clean sheets. And then you're adding 10 assists onto that, excluding them and their goal threat, like because Van Dijk, Gabriel, Saliba popped into the few goals. I think it's the 6.5 striker has now, in my opinion, is probably going to only score 10 to 12 goals at best. I think that striker now has become redundant in the game. Like that's what I think that this chip has done. So a lot of time, I don't think a 3-4-3 is going to be a thing this season. I don't think. Well, at least in my team, I'm not going to go with 3 strikers. So that's just a spoiler for the future endeavors. So yeah, that's what I think about that. And then yeah, what do you think about like getting the extra chips now? Like how I think
Um,
that messes stuff up. It messes stuff up because I'm never gonna have a bench. Now I must have a bench all the time.
I think it makes. I agree with you. It does mess stuff up, and yeah, you have to have a bench, dog. You're gonna need to have the. I think I'm kind of excited for it because you know how we always talk about dog the best game, the best week to do a bench boost.
Yeah, yeah.
We're like, I might be bench boosting on game week 1, dog.
Yeah, it's one of the strategies. It's one of the strategies I'm considering. I took myself out of it yesterday, but I still have 2 weeks to talk myself into it. But I don't think it's yeah, yeah. I don't think I'm gonna do that. I think it's just a thing of you're just gonna bench boost and then you can just triple captain whenever you want. Like there's no like pressure where I'm like the moment that your premium player is up against a weak team with no defense, you just throw a triple captain in because you can. And then if you are missing like a key person, then you can just free hit that team in, and then you can also like then captain the person. Like that's the only time I think I'm gonna get Holland. To be fair, I think I'm only getting Holland on a free hit, and I'm like, cool. He is playing like Sunderland, and I'm like, and maybe Salah or Saka or Palmer are playing a difficult team. I'm like, oh, then I'm gonna chuck in a Holland, captain him, and then I'm like, it's been a great meeting you. He's the
No,
ultimate one night stand. He's
yeah,
the
like
ultimate one night stand. That's what Holland is. One night stand.
no, but like I think with these chips, it makes it way more dynamic. The game, this season, the game is gonna be way more dynamic because, it's like you said, they now with there being two of every chip. It's not a thing of where you get everybody doubling, free hitting, and wild carding on the same game weeks, because generally speaking, the reason why we all double free hit or bench or whatever, like we all bench triple captain or free hit or wild card on the same week, is because we're all trying to time it so that it fits in perfectly throughout the whole season. And now
Yeah,
when
with
you
that
have
double game week, yeah.
yeah, and now when you have the opportunity of like, oh, okay, because this normally the first like half of the season is actually very quiet of like chip usage. It's like a very like we all use that wild card around game week 7, game week 8, because it's halfway through that, because we always do get two wild cards. So it's like, okay, cool, we'll use it halfway through the first half and then halfway through the second, or just before the second half of the season starts to like heat up, because after January transfer window to get in if there's any new January transfers and stuff like that. But I think now it just makes it so much more like dynamic, and it also makes it like you can come up with your own strategies that might not match up to other people, which is kind of cool. Um, Also at the same time, like I think like I said, like I'm thinking about free hitting in the first game week, dog. I'm not even gonna lie to
No, no,
anybody.
that's what. No, I know that's one of the strategies I heard. I heard bench Bruce game week one so that you have a good squad.
Oh yeah, yeah,
Then
bench
you
boost. So
free
that's what I
hit.
meant. Sorry.
Yeah, yeah. Bench Bruce game week one, and then because you have a team, because the premiums that don't have a good game week one fixture will have a good game week two fixture. So then you free hit game week two, and then after the international break, you just wild card. So you actually didn't just get a good 12. So you can get a good 12, and you don't care about your bench or your defense. You just get a good starting 12, and then you just wait for the correct game week to triple captain. Like I know that's a strategy that a lot of people, not a lot of people, but people that I've seen also are thinking of. Like you can do so much. Like that's why I said of your game week one team is dependent very much on whichever strategy you're going to do.
Yeah,
Where I can think your team is rubbish, but um, if you have a strategy of, bro, I'm wildcarding game week four, bro, so I'm just making sure I'm maximizing these chips so that after game week four, because you can still save up to 5 transfers, so that after game week four, I'm just working on my 12 O's because I've had 6 game week sample size, and I'm like, these are the O's that are on form. I'm just rocking with these people, and all of these chips are out the way. So there are many strategies you can do that will decide your game week one fixture, which I think we'll discuss in our next week's episode about
yeah,
strategies and stuff that you can do to try and maximize your team. But for me right now, my strategy is hopefully keep my wild card up until like game week 13, and then wildcard, then use wildcard, and then obviously with that wildcard be able to bench boost, and then when I get those 5 extra transfers, I can then consolidate my team to like a strong 12, 13 for that December period. So like that's kind of the strategy that I'm using right now, and then I'm gonna free hit and I'll triple captain whenever the mood strikes. Whenever I
Yeah,
feel like
I
yeah,
back it.
like
And
or when Salah plays United,
yeah,
because he loves scoring
I think
every season.
next week we will definitely chat about strategies and how to go about planning the first 3-4 weeks of FPL. But
Yeah.
I just have to say, there's a new
Yes.
rule. There's a new rule
Yeah, yeah. So
between
let's discuss
us.
this new rule. This new rule that Sid is trying to all of a sudden bring upon us. So I'm
What do you
listening to
mean
you.
trying to bring upon us? Trying
Hey,
to bring upon us for once?
I'm just saying, yeah, let's hear it. Let's hear it.
The new rule is if you
Yes.
lose 3 game weeks in a row this season,
Okay.
you have to do a forfeit.
Which is what's this forfeit?
The forfeits will come. They will come. It might be something like, oh, you have to wear an Arsenal shirt to a United watch game.
But I
And
see what
vice
you're saying. I see
versa.
what you're saying.
Vice versa, you know?
Okay.
I might have
Sid,
to
I
wear a
don't think you
United
know
shirt.
how on form I am this season. That's the sad part. I don't think you understand. So I'm fine. I'm fine. I don't think you know how much fire Sims is coming with this season.
If
That's the
you
sad part.
then put your money where your mouth is. You have to agree to this amendment.
I said it's fine. I said it's fine. I am seeing FPL very clearly this season. This is this is my season of I am seeing FPL clear as day, and I'm ready to go. As clear as day, clear as day. That I'm just letting you know. I'm seeing FPL as clear as day this season.
All I'm telling you is, hey,
Yes.
it's gonna be funny because some of the forfeits will be recorded. Some of our forfeits will
Sorry,
be
tell me about
recorded and will be posted onto
yeah,
YouTube,
what's it?
so you can have
Yeah,
so
yeah.
you guys, so everybody who watches us, listens to us, can join in on the fun of the childishness that will carry on throughout the season. Maybe we'll
Season.
do. Yeah, maybe we'll do. I don't know. If you guys want to give us some forfeits as well,
Oh,
go
that'll be
ahead.
also cool. Yeah, give us forfeits. But game week one is gonna be amazing because it's our derby. It's United versus Arsenal. Like it's gonna be a really it'll be a great time. It'll be a great time to be alive. It'll be a great time to start FPL off right. Because Sid is right, like how he said last season. I'm seeing Man United in preseason, and the belief is slowly creeping in. I'm still keeping my mouth quiet. I'm still keeping my mouth quiet.
That
But what I'm
belief
seeing,
is creeping in.
hey, but it's coming slowly, guys. I'm not even lying to you.
I
Oh,
will.
but I'm gonna keep it chill. I'll keep it chill. I'll keep it chill. I'll keep it chill.
Oh, well, I
All
think
right,
you. I
let's
think we all know. I think we all know what's about to happen.
yeah, no. Just slow and steady. Slow and steady wins the race. Slow and steady wins the race. So, do you wanna go through our first draft teams and like discuss our decision making behind our decisions?
Well,
So,
yeah, we can. I
yeah,
might not
yeah.
be revealing my entirety of my team for game week one, but yeah, we can.
Oh no, I will because I know this is not going to be my final team. So I'm like, because when I was looking through my team, there's probably only like 4 people here that are, well, no one really cares about like the backup goalkeeper or whatever. But yeah, there's like only like 4 or 6 people here that I would say in the whole squad is definitely going to be in my team. Then the rest is just, yeah, we'll see when we see. So, firstly, okay, I'll start. First, I have a 4.5 keeper. So, I have a 4.5 keeper and a 4 keeper because then I think keeper also has now become really redundant where a 5 million defender will be able to get those defensive contribution points. So I really don't see spending money, or maybe 5 for Sanchez or something, because Chelsea have good fixtures and all the defenders are expensive. But I don't see the need
But
for a
dude,
really expensive
don't
goalkeeper.
keepers fall under the defensive
Now,
contribution?
no, they don't. But what keepers do have now is that they have the possibility of there's a difference between long range shots and in the box shots. So when they get their save points, that's their 2 points. So then that's their so if they get three inside the box saves, which is like a harder XG save, then that counts as their defensive contribution, if that makes sense. If they get, I think it's 3 or 5. If they get 3 or 5 of those and a goal line clearance, yeah, or a goal line clearance, that's then their cap to defensive contribution points. So it's slightly different from the others, but it's still the same as five. So you basically get a keeper that gets a lot of saves. So then that's kind of why I just my 4.5 right now is Petrovic from Bournemouth. Bournemouth had a good defense last season. Um, Chelsea, I think, made a mistake selling him. I think he's a better keeper than Sanchez. So that's just Bournemouth are probably the best team with a 4.5 keeper. So that's basically the only reason why I picked him as my 4.5 goalkeeper. But it can be anyone. Like I'm not married to that. Then my three defenders at the moment are Gabriel, in Nicholas Williams from Nottingham Forest, and Aaron Wan-Bissaka. So those are my three defenders, and then my two defenders on the bench is a Bournemouth 4.0 defender that plays, and Konza.
Hmm.
But here's where the money is getting made. My midfield five. That's why I know it's not going to be a thing because there's no way I'm going to go into this midfield. But my midfield five are Salah, Palmer, Saka, Semenyo, and Byron McNeil from Everton. And then up front, I have Jared Bowen and my boy, Christopher Allen Wood. And then I have a 4.5 striker that's not going to play. But that. So that's my team at the moment. Yeah, obviously, yeah, I'll talk about like all the decisions I'm going to make. But yeah, what are your first opinions on my team?
That's an expensive midfield, dog.
Woo!
That's an
I'm
expensive
vibing out
midfield.
here, man. Woo! I went to the club. Fam. I took him to a pizza and everything, fam.
No, I to be honest, I kind of like it. I think it's very good. There's a lot of thing. Who is your striker? Sorry, I didn't catch you in the striker.
There's Bowen and Wood.
Okay. No, it makes sense. It's pretty decent.
Yeah, yeah.
Not as good
Yeah.
as mine, but
Oh, okay. Yeah, yeah.
it's there. It's there. It's there. You
Yeah, yeah,
know,
yeah, yeah. I think I
like
will say, yeah.
no, no, yeah, continue.
No, no, I will say that like I'm obviously not gonna go with Palmer, Saka, and Salah. So I will say that like that's where I'm gonna get the extra money for to like get like another premium defender because I don't want Gabriel to be sitting by himself because I think I want two premium defenders and then like two 4.5s and then rotate those two guys. So like that's kind of the vibe I'm going for, but I just haven't decided which one of them I'm going to choose yet. So yeah, that and I'm really scared of Verts. Like I honestly like that's one of my picks for this season. Of I think that Verts at Liverpool at 8.5 is going to do bits. So that's just someone. And also, what I like about Bowen is more expensive than everyone else. So when I get off of him, he has a great first game. I can go to any 7.5 because I know price changes are going to be hectic in the beginning, but I don't know which other 7.5 I want yet. So I know that I can go down to them easily with Bowen transfer or go up to Jokeres because that's also something that I'm considering as well. So that's why I like Bowenhoff. He's just a great like point, and then he has a great first game of the season. So that's why. But yeah, basically, I'm gonna get downgrade Saka or Palmer to probably Verts, and then I'll spread the money out to make a stronger team. But so that's my team. I think I'm on the path to greatness. I'm on the path. I'm not there yet, but in 2 weeks, whoop whoop.
Are you on the path? Are
Yeah,
you on the path to
I'm on the
greatness?
path. Yeah. And
Okay.
you?
Okay.
What are you
Well,
looking at?
I'm just adding a couple players onto my team because I just decided that some of it doesn't make sense. But right now, what I'm looking at is Kirk Sulls in goals.
Okay.
Kirkes, Gabriel, Murphy, Alex Murphy
Okay.
from Newcastle, Salah, Saka, Bob, Savinho,
And Oscar
Isaac.
Bob.
Yes.
So they're starting with nonsense already. Continue. Starting with nonsense already. Okay.
um, Isaac and Jokeres.
Oh, so you have an expensive striker force. You have an expensive striker force.
I have
So
Salah.
I have
I
an
have
expensive
Saka.
midfield.
I
Yeah,
have
yeah.
Saka. I have Salah.
I'm
I
just
just
saying. No,
because
I'm just saying. No, I'm about the
I'm just
foundation in the
expecting.
midfield. You about the slave queens up front. I'm like, so we have two different. We have two different
No,
vibes.
I'm just expecting. I'm just expecting to get a Fabrizio. Here we go for Isaac to Liverpool, and then I've
Oh
got
yeah.
Salah. I've got Salah and Isaac, and I'm not sold on the Kirkhead's idea. I might end up going to
Yeah.
Verts, like you said, and
Yeah,
then
yeah. I think you're
downgrading,
right.
then probably downgrading from Bob or Savinho, and then trying to
Okay.
force a way into that team. But yeah,
That's no. Like, yeah. I see, and that's what's beautiful about the game. Of we both, there's no template now. That's the thing. I think the only template is everybody is not going for Holland, and they have Salah, no. I'm being honest. I think that's the only template that everyone's gonna have, and then they're gonna have another premium midfielder, whether it is Saka or Palmer. So I think that's the only template that everyone really has. So the one thing I will say is like, because I know like other content creators have done this, is players to avoid. Like, firstly, I don't want to make the same mistakes I made last season. That's why last season I said I'm starting off with Chris Wood, and I never Chris Wooded. I decided to dominate Solanke. And I've seen way too many people. There is no Reece James. There's no signing Reece James or Luca Dean. And I don't understand everyone's love affair with Dominic Solanke. It doesn't make sense. I'm like, cool. Did I was watch Tottenham last season? The only team that was worse than United was Tottenham.
they did win
So
a
then I
trophy
don't
though.
understand.
They did win a trophy though.
Okay, yeah, yeah,
They
yeah.
did win a
Yes, okay,
trophy
cool.
though.
They won a trophy. Now they're gonna have Champions League football. So now they're gonna now have to double barrel their team. And in my opinion, I think Richarlison is more of a Thomas Frank like striker than Solanke. Like, Richarlison is like more like a Visa type than Dominic Solanke. So I'm not saying that that's going to happen, but what I'm saying is like there's a competition for places. And when has Tottenham ever been reliable? Like, Tottenham somehow managed to lose a signing after a here we go. Like, Fabrizio Romano did a here we go for Morgan Gibbs White, and then he still then signed a new contract for Nottingham Forest. So Tottenham are the biggest banter club ever. So there's no way. I refuse to make the same mistake and go with Solanke like I did last season. So that's just my one player to avoid. And then your normal Reece Jameses, your Chelsea number 9. That's why I'm not even getting involved in João Pedro. Chelsea's new number 9. I've fallen for it with not Verts, Werner, Morata, Lukaku,
But he,
Jackson,
but he is looking
Doku,
good though. He is looking
everybody.
good though. He is looking
Oh no,
good
no, he
though.
is, he is. But I would rather stand on principle. I'd rather stand on like I would say that out of all of them, this he is correct. But I would rather stand on principle and being like, I'm not falling for the new number 9. Havertz, whatever. I'm not falling for the new Chelsea number 9 trap. But João Pedro is 7.5, so he is He
I
is a
mean,
more clinical. He's a more clinical, more technical finisher than Jackson. Like he does the build up play that Jackson does. He presses, but he's an actual finisher, and he's more clinical. So
I
it would be
mean,
a fool not to play him. But yeah,
I mean, there is also the possibility of a Rodrigo. There is also a possibility of an
yeah,
Eze. Well, there is still
yeah.
Eze, but
Eze is a thing. So yeah, but also that's also we're 2 weeks out. Yeah, you'll probably be hearing this. We're 2 weeks out from the game week. Transfers are still transferring. We still then also when the game starts, transfers will still be transferring. So there are a lot of things like obviously you want Isaac for Liverpool type of situation.
yeah, I
Um,
mean that's the main reason I'm doing what I'm doing is because I think Isaac will go to Liverpool, and like I think Isaac at Liverpool is going to be basically a Haaland type situation of like two
oh
years
yes,
ago, where you have to have him in the team with a Salah and Isaac together, or even if you
yeah,
go Verts,
and Isaac.
yeah, you need.
Oh
I think you'll need two of the three guys in the team this
yeah.
season.
I,
Um,
I, I do think that I do think that Liverpool's defense won't be as good this season. That's a thing. Just because of the signing of the right
Frimpong.
back Frimpong is a worse defender than Trent, which I never thought is humanly possible. So like I genuinely do think that Ansala is older. They've lost Diaz, who was a good guy to track back for the on the left hand side. So I do think that their defense will be slightly weaker, but I think they're on board to absolutely blow teams away. So I'll be very surprised not to go have double Liverpool attack with a Liverpool defender this season. It'll be almost foolish to think that you can Salah by himself is enough cover for Liverpool assets.
Yeah, I agree with that. So that's why I think it's you need three from Liverpool, three from Arsenal, and you probably need three from City. To be fair, because they're dark horses
Yeah,
to me.
but yeah, City you can't. But with City you don't. That's a sort of. I'm gonna wait long. I want to see what Pep decides to do because Pep and his roulette. So then that's why I'm not gonna. I'll wait on my City assets. I'll wait on. I might just get a defender just to start the process, but I'll just wait to see who he has in favor because yeah, I just don't know. But I definitely think definitely three Liverpoolers. That's why I'm gonna if I take out Palmer or Saka, it is gonna be for Verts, and then I'll see where I go. So yeah,
I'm looking forward to it. Let's see what
yeah,
comes up this season. I think we're gonna have a
yeah,
good season. It's gonna be very
yeah.
interesting. And
Yeah,
I'm looking forward to the forfeits. Yeah.
We'll be excited, and then you'll also because obviously we have 2 more weeks. I think we'll have 2 more episodes before our deadline stream.
Yeah,
So
I think
then next week I think we'll do like strategies, and also just discuss teams transfers and how it affects their team going forward. Then our new draft, and then our final episode will be we roll out our normal episodes of who we're looking to call up, who we're keeping our eyes on, and also our league table predictions. Yeah. So we've only done that for one season, and it's 1-0 to your boy Team Music. So we can go 1 to 20. We're gonna have a great time. We're gonna do a great time. So I think
yeah, I think we've got some
that's gonna be
interesting,
a good time.
and also just how going forward our call up, trust, believe, guys. You're not ready. You're gonna see some childishness. You're gonna see some fun times.
Yeah, I don't
Uh,
know what's happening. I don't know what he's promising. He's making promises. I don't know.
What do you mean? I'm just
I don't
saying.
know what you're doing.
I'm just
I don't
saying.
know.
I'm just saying. There's new rules all over the show. You will find them as you get along, as you get to it.
I think I'm finding out about these new rules. I'm like, wait, I'm finding out about new things. I'm not forfeits. Now there's new stuff happening. I'm like, whoa.
There's
Yo,
gonna
this
be
game
new
is
rules. There's gonna be
insane.
new rules to our call up, trust,
It's a new
believe,
season, so
strike
I
three,
can't
you
lie,
out.
it's a
All
new-
I'm gonna give a little teaser. Basically, in terms of call up, trust, believe, strike three, you're out. If you get a strike three, you're out. Wrong. And I mean, this is within reason, so it has to be like
Yeah.
over a 5 game week period. You had to go back to the player. The whole point is last season.
not going back. Yeah,
Yes, the whole point is last season when you said strike three, you're out, and then you find yourself suddenly slinking back.
Falling back in love.
Yeah. You see yourself standing outside that door with the boombox saying, "Baby, I want you back." Ah,
I was wrong, baby. I was wrong.
that's where the new rule comes into play. You have to give an apology. On YouTube, you will have to stand up and say, "Baby, I was wrong."
Okay, I'm excited. I feel like this season you're doing a lot more forfeits. I'm excited for this. I can get behind this.
Well, it's a competition, dog, and there has to be repercussions for our competition. That's the.
Yeah. I mean, obviously, because I can't just carry on winning. I have to make it exciting. So I support your endeavor. I support you. I'm supporting you.
You just can't carry on winning. You just can't carry on winning. Ha!
I'm just saying. That's what the streets are saying, Sid. That's what the streets are saying.
Okay. I will see you, and we will see what happens this season, dog. I'm about to throw down the gauntlet, dog. You're not gonna see more than 5 game week wins this entire season. 5.
Okay, Sid.
You're gonna be the reverse of LeBron, dog, with no rings on the hand, dog.
Sid, I won't lie to you. I know we're shooting this podcast earlier than usual, but I think you need to go back to sleep, right? You must be dreaming. You must be dreaming. I'm being honest. I'm like, I know we're shooting early today, but you must be dreaming. I'm gonna let you go and dream, guys. Let Sid go and live in his dreams. So I think that is our first episode back.
Yes, first episode back, season 3.
Season 3. We'll have 2 more episodes coming out for you guys before we do our deadline stream. Like, we're excited this season because like we figured out a new editing way, so then like now we'll be able to get our clips to you guys a lot easier on all platforms. So
I don't know if
gonna be. Yeah.
I was just about to say, I don't know if these guys have noticed, if they have any feedback. We've also got some better thumbnails on the way. Yeah, we out here.
So this year we're trying to be bigger and better, and hopefully then this can be our retirement plan. Like, because a lot of YouTubers have retired from their jobs. We also have retired. So support us. No, support us. We also
exactly. Support us.
And be rubbish. Yes, there we go. So that's what we're hoping for, and we're gonna have a great season. So my name is Sims from the FPL Diamond Dogs.
My name's Sid.
And remember, we're number 1 in the field.
And number 1 in your hearts. Also, remember to like, subscribe, and yeah.
Oh yeah, you do.